Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements, proven by time, engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather at noon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Taylor Plott here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a quick look at your forecast. Got a little technical difficulty going on in the background, so we're just going to start off here on Viper radar, and then we'll go into your forecast. Looking at just a few showers around this afternoon, 12:01 now on this Thursday. Not anything overly heavy, just a brief kind of moderate downpour, if you will, over here on top of the Waynesboro area. I'll zoom in just a little closer. Waynesboro and Collinwood seeing just a little bit of that shower activity right now. Nothing overly strong or even severe out there right now. Lawrenceburg probably seeing just a few showers around. And then basically from south of Fayetteville near Park City all the way down towards Elkton and the Ardmore areas, and then back down towards Rogersville and the Cortland Town Creek areas, seeing just a few light rain showers at this point. Taking a look at the radar network, kind of backing things out, you can see the bulk of the rain and storm activity is off to our south right now. Matter of fact, had a confirmed tornado earlier this morning that impacted the University of South Alabama down there in Mobile. All that shower and storm activity is continuing to make its way across the Florida Panhandle, but we're not really expecting to see much in the way of severe weather today across our area. Our best chance, even though it's a lower end risk, will likely end up becoming late tonight into early tomorrow morning, but we'll have to just watch any of those showers and storms that try to develop later on this afternoon and evening for a chance at an isolated severe storm. But like I mentioned, main focus is going to end up being what happens late tonight and into early tomorrow morning. All right, here we go with your forecast. Live look from our Arctic Air Skycam network this afternoon, showing a lot of cloud cover around Florence, seeing just a little bit of some of that blue sky trying to peek on through. Again, just like the past several days, people are going to bounce around between mostly cloudy skies, overcast, and then maybe some partly cloudy conditions. But for the most part, we're just dealing with skies like this. Cherokee seeing more of that partly cloudy condition down there. And again, we'll watch for any of those showers and storms that try to develop later on this afternoon. Live look from Lawrenceburg on top of the water tank by the Walmart, 71 degrees with the south wind at 7 miles per hour. Dew point at 65 degrees. We'll bounce down toward the campus of the University of North Alabama, 71 in Florence right now with the southwest wind at 1 mile per hour. Dew point down there is at 67 degrees. Here's another broad perspective, taking a look at the radar, but also some clouds as well. Your satellite composite on here, showing you all that rain and storm activity off to our south. The back end of the better cloud cover is now starting to creep across that US 43 corridor, but once we get to the afternoon, later afternoon, I should say, we'll start to see those clouds continue to bubble back up as we get this area low pressure getting close by. That's going to be that cold front late tonight, early tomorrow morning, that will finally end this entire stretch of just continuous rainy and stormy weather on almost a daily basis. Current temperatures out there right now, 73 in Fayetteville and Huntsville, 72 in Athens, 74 in Decatur, 75 in Moulton, and 73 degrees up there in Waynesboro. Weather where you live forecast today, temperatures mainly getting into the mid and upper 70s, close to 80 degrees, 79 in Florence, 78 in Red Bay is your high temperature today with those scattered showers and storms. Hometown forecast, a little bit of a closer look here across southern Tennessee, 77 in Linville and Lewisburg, 76 in Pulaski, 77 in Lawrenceburg, 81 in Fayetteville, and 79 degrees down there in Walnut Grove. Across the state line in northern Alabama, 79 in Hazel Green, near 80 for Huntsville and Madison, 77 in Athens, 78 in Cortland, and 79 degrees over there in Muscle Shoals. We do have that strong to severe storm risk, like I mentioned. Most of this is going to end up being what happens late tonight into tomorrow morning, but again, can't completely rule out a strong or severe storm in the mix later on this afternoon and evening, but still, it's a low-end risk. It's that level 1 out of 5 marginal across our area. I don't really see this being bumped up to a level 2. I really think that all of our strong and severe storm chances tonight are really isolated, but all modes of severe weather cannot be completely ruled out, including the chance of an isolated tornado. It is a non-zero chance of a tornado. It's not high. It's not really, it's not, medium or low. It's on the very low end of things, but you can't completely rule one out. Like we said, it's a near zero, but it's still on the board. Isolated damaging winds of 40 to 60 miles per hour. Can't completely rule out some quarter-size hail, and we really don't think there's going to be much in the way of flooding issues. All those storms are going to quickly kind of push on through. All right, let's take a look at your Futurecast here, showing you that there could be some of those isolated showers and storms popping up this afternoon. Already seen some of those on the radar, like I showed you. Once we get to 5 p.m. this evening, a mix of sun and clouds with still a chance at an isolated shower or storm. Then once we get to the overnight hours, that's going to be our severe weather focus. Like I mentioned, we're going to be watching this batch of showers and storms off to our northwest. There's a chance that this ends up being more of a line than actually scattered here like you see on the HER model at 3 a.m. But still, nonetheless, it's showing that storm activity tracking on through 5 a.m. Same thing. This could end up being more of a line of showers and storms, some of them embedded strong and even a severe storm possible with this at 5 a.m. Once we move towards 7, 8 a.m., that's when the model here actually starts to line things out. Still continuing that strong and even severe storm risk on that low end of things at 8 a.m. So if your forecast for your commute tomorrow morning looks pretty rainy and stormy, good news is once we get through with that, 12 o'clock rolls around, we're getting on that backside of the cold front. We're only dealing with isolated to scattered showers during the afternoon and evening. Rain chances really just go down to around that 20% range for your afternoon. Most places end up just drying out. 7 p.m. for your Friday evening, can't completely rule out a road shower or storm. But the good news is, once we get into Saturday, fantastic weather is expected. Abundant sunshine, temperatures getting back up to the lower 80s. Forecast for tomorrow, your highs are going to be on the lower end of things because of all that rain and storm activity during the morning, expecting more mid-70s for highs for your Friday. Rain chances over the next 7 days. I think this just looks absolutely fantastic because we're not dealing with 70, 80% chances of rain. You see on the board here, everything's on the low end of things. We do expect some scattered showers and storms on Sunday, but most places will likely end up being dry. Same situation for Tuesday and Wednesday, just an isolated shower and storm chance. 7-day forecast looks like this. Again, absolutely fantastic Saturday, and the good weather really continues for several days. I know there's still that low end chance for some showers and storms, like I mentioned, Sunday and Tuesday and Wednesday, but for the most part, a lot of places are just going to end up staying dry for the next several days. Temperatures finally warming back up towards normal for this time of year. 85 and 87 is roughly that kind of normal range as we head into the early part of June. So finally getting out of this rainy and stormy pattern with below average temperatures and getting more into a typical June-like pattern. That's your latest forecast here from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Fred Gossage will be in at 5 p.m. to have another update on your 7-day forecast and another look at that strong and severe storm risk for tonight. Until then, I hope everybody has a fantastic Thursday afternoon.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.